Okay.
No, he didn't fuck it up enough. Like, they still can't get through. Good. Great peak to slow. Whoop! Okay. Knowing that you fucked it up, he's going to teleport on top. No? Well, he flashed that and didn't teleport? He crazy. Yeah, but what are they, like, he doesn't get a flash there. That's the thing. Like, nothing, he can't do anything with that flash. Yeah, it's only a little bit back that you can wall, if that makes sense. Oh, yeah. Like, you don't have a teammate to push out of the smoke with utility there. Like that, you can just wait that smoke. You know, it's one thing if you've got, yeah, but it's one thing if your team has like flashes and like a Sova darts that we can be looking at to like entry, so that you don't really have to worry about things like that. But like, you can't just be pushing raw through a smoke. That leads to death. What a terrible angle. What a fucking savant your omen is. Nice. We don't necessarily have to here. I would like, this is a kind of thing where we want to test sight a little bit more. So you like look, there's someone on the flank A with a judge. We can just straight push onto B here. Okay, that works. Perfect. Well, actually, yeah. But don't turn your back to CT. Imagine if that sky was peeking you CT right now, what would have happened? Never turn your back to where the enemy could be. You don't have to res anymore, unless one of your teammates gets picked. Yep. You walk backwards, watching the angle. Good, perfect. Very good. Not a bad one. revive me, Jet. Jet. Jet, revive me. No, you get it perfect. You just wait for it to be done. She's fucking zooming. Alright, push out with that. Perfect. Just go out. Just go out while the cage is locked. Oh damn, the cage is about to fall. Okay. Yeah, remember what I said about not just going for the wall until sight? We've got control of sight? That's crazy. Your omen, I told you, man, your omen's spawn. But the issue there is that you really wanted to get that wall. I don't know why it wouldn't pop nice there. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But when we don't have control of sight, doing something that aggressive like walling that is just unhelpful. The double ops is so ridiculous. If you had just like trained your gun on where the enemies were on sight instead of worrying so hard about walling elbow, and then you don't have to peek elbow either, and just work to control sight with your team, that could have gone a lot better. Yes, exactly. Or not even the elbow, the people on sight. You can eventually wall elbow. Walling elbow eventually is fine then, but we need map control, we need sight control before we're able to do stuff like that. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you thought you had bomb, is what I imagine happened there? Is that what happened? Did you think you had bomb? Is that why you looked at the ground? Oh, okay. Otherwise that was good, right? We were less concerned about walling, so we got a pick on sight, and then if you had turned around proper, if you didn't look at the ground there and actually had your crosshair trained on the raised instead, I think you probably could have gotten that kill. But we got a little confused because we thought we had bomb. Alright, so we can't do things like plant when we don't have map control. We don't have any sort of smokes or really any cover elbow there, so we can't plant for elbow because it's dangerous. It's dangerous. Yes, yeah, unless you've got a ton of utility to cover you. Yeah, if you want to choose them, choose them. Oh, that's unfortunate. you literally just teleported in front of them. How unfortunate is that? Hey, you did 9 damage. Congratulations. What the fuck? What did I just witness? You went for the 3rd knife kill. Are you fucking going like Grim? Oh, that no! Don't peek out. A, you want to be on the other side of that wall so that you can use it to fight long. B, you don't want to peek out until you can actually see them. So if you have waited for them to break the wall, you get such a free kill there. Instead, you took damage and lost your position. It's not a bitch wall. I mean, if you think about it, every stage wall is a bitch wall. That's not good. Oh my gosh, you just got a collat headshot. Yeah. I don't know what your Cypher's doing. Is there... Oh, he's AFK, damn. Is there a reason you didn't upgrade your gun when the Reyna killed him? Make sure you're grabbing rifles whenever you can. How unfortunate! Also, what I would have done there is I would have pushed short, because we know that at least one is playing short, if not two, and then once the Omen is showers, we know it's probably one short, one showers. If you push there, you have a much better chance of actually taking a reasonable, winnable fight against the enemies. Yeah, and then, exactly. And then you can back off and help take the fight. Help take the fight showers. No, it's just really standard. Alright, you are out of bullets now. Be careful. That sucks. Okay, that sucks. He's just chilling. He was chilling with Trezoren in the channel beforehand. You got a classic. You might as well. I mean, you've got an AFK and no money. That's like when you're at a disadvantage is when you want to be taking risks. Oh my god, absolutely fucking shit down her throat. Dude. Oh, look at that. Woo! Woo! The Bella song. What are you talking about? It's choppy because you're looking at the stream, dude. It's really smooth in game. Yes, it is. Yeah, you want to down. Yeah, you want to be on the right side where you can peek long or hookah with that wall. Mm-hmm. That sucks. It probably wouldn't be bad. You can play with him. He saves and then dies anyway. Yeah, you could give him a couple of games to make up for his AFK. Be nice, Den. Be nice. Be nice. You definitely can here, yeah. Alright, when we get near sighted, we actually want to play closer to the angle because we can still see. No, yeah, oh, too late. You, Jeff, you want to go for the fucking Absolute mega res bait. That works too. Go, 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 go. You gotta go, quick. You can wall it, you can wall it, you can wall it, you can wall it. Oh god, no, just wall it so that we can get the win. No worries. No. No, that works. You definitely just want to wall that off so that you can buy your team some more time. Yep. And then while they sit there and try and break it, that's you can hold and get ready to kill them. Nope. How fucking unfortunate was that raise bot? Holy shit. That was so unfortunate. Your teammate definitely should have shot that. Tokyo's further from you though, Dan. Yeah, don't play in Tokyo. Singapore is much closer to Turkey than Japan. You're chilling. You don't have to slow it too. Asia is the biggest continent. Nice. Or or Tagalog. Tagalog's really common in Malaysia, isn't it? Ay, Indian. Filipino. Because the team that wants me to coach is Chinese, and I speak Mandarin a little bit. This is the thing where like you don't have to stick that fight. You can back off of that fight. Indian. 你好，我是要欢迎你的。什么？啊啊！ Yeah, I speak Shanghainese, which is I've got a really really strong Shanghai accent. Yeah, it's a really strong regional dialect from Shanghai. Uh, that was actually pretty good, dude. Yeah, when we have an AFK, it's much better to gamble a rotate than it is to just try and hold site. Um, in a 5v5, we generally want to have more map control, but whenever we're at a disadvantage, it's far better to just gamble and play as a team over anything else. No, we have showers control here. Our teammate pushed through showers. No. We need to get on site and we need to wall off short while our Reyna tries to get the flank off. Yep, stick it. Yep, that's perfect. Oh, you just can't whiff that. Nice. Oh, if you didn't whiff that, you win the round. Damn. Just like don't freak out so much. Take a second. Make sure you get the kill. You know, like that's what. Yeah, getting half was perfect there. Everything else worked just fine. But you really have to get that kill. I just won. You can play after if you with him if you want. I'm coaching a UAE team in a tournament. And you got in 50 minutes, but you're not going to be here for it. If it's on Twitch, yeah. If you took it to OT on a 4v5, that'd be impressive. Oh. I mean, the Odin is not the best for retake, unfortunately. It's much better when you can post up. That was really good for 4v5. I would have won that straight up if it was 5v5. That's unfortunate. Oh, you have new sneakers then? It's okay. You're still plat. Damn, nice try. Holy shit, your Omen was built different that game. I gotta say. Den? Denteen? Yeah. All right. So, I don't know. Den, are you gonna play with him? Oh, probably not. You're not going to finish a game in 18 minutes. Give this another time. Alright. Dan, before I do my thing, you want to talk about what you think he needs to work on? Be nice, Dan. Yeah. I would focus on some more tracking scenarios in Kovacs. Make sure that you run those routines that I sent you, and do it every day if you can.
You have Kovacs, yes?
No, I can buy it.
It's not expensive, don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Your decision making is really sloppy. You don't have like instant decision making, which you should. Like,
It's okay to make a mistake on that sort of stuff. It's far better for you to go ahead and make a good decision and just do it and learn from it than it is to be like, oh no, what should I do? Like, should I do this? Should I do that? I don't know. And then you kind of end up making no decision because you're so worried about it. Yeah. If you just make a decision, more times than not, even if it's not an optimal decision, it'll still work better. But even if you are making a mistake, you'll learn from it and you'll be able to not do it in the future. Where if you don't make any decision at all, it can be really hard for you to have any impact because you just end up kind of being useless. What, Dan? Yeah, you can train movement. I mean, you can practice moving around the maps, and you can practice your counter strafing. I mean, if you've watched Grimm's videos, his movement has gotten even better over time. Like, it was already good, but like the more that you practice your movement, the better it gets. That's considered training. Yeah. No, like, well, here, think about this. When you or I are playing the game, we're not really training our movement because we're not ever practicing extensive, complicated movement. Grimm is always like that's a huge part of this game. It's a really complicated, fast, high-level movement. So that's not true. His name is pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. All right. Before we go, do you have any? You can actually hear the difference when there's when the gun changes from moving left to right. The bullets sound different. Yeah. Here, turn up your volume, be completely quiet, and shoot. Just turn up on. Did you just hear it right there? It gets a little bit deeper. Try again. Right there. Right when the gun starts to sway left and right, the shots almost sound a little bit more hollow. It's more obvious on some skins than others. Right there. Alright, see you later, Jen. See? You see how it, like, pitch shifts? Right? Yeah, it goes like right in that that's when it's starting to go left and right. So you can pull down, however, like, you've got a muscle memory for the amount of pull down, and then the second that it starts to pitch shift, you can actually see, like, now when you're shooting, watch the barrel of the gun. Ready? And left. And then, like, keep shooting. And left. And right. And left. And right. And so you can if you get good enough, you can, out of the corner of your eye, see which way the barrel is shifting and how far it's shifting, and use that to determine your recoil control. So if you pull down the right amount and then you see the barrel shifting left and right, you can pull it right when it's shifting left, and you can pull it left when it's shifting right. And then you don't have to sit there and practice an infinite spray, because that's not how it is in the game, but the more comfortable you get with the different sprays, the different ranges, that's gonna make you better. Oh, you hit clear. I mean, so whenever you start fucking up your spray, just stop and restart. Right? So like whenever you see it getting wild, just stop and try again. And just like start from the beginning. Start with 1 bullet, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then da da da. And so make them progressively longer and longer and longer. You should always be keeping it within that inner circle. That tiny little inner circle. You can have a couple of bullets. Yeah. And you don't have to hold a full spray. And if you're doing a full spray, try keeping it within those 2 circles. But yeah, like working on, there you go. And then you could just make it progressively longer and longer and longer. And whenever you fuck up, you restart and like to see, okay, like how am I messing up there? Okay, I'm not wiggling left enough. Like what am I'm not pulling down far enough. Stuff like that. So you just kind of want to get progressively more and more comfortable with it. All right. Go ahead and deliver your order. Is there anything else that you want to go over, or that you've got questions about? Just ADSing is fine if you are holding an angle. You're statically holding an angle, and you're staying ADS. So you don't want a rapid ADS like that. If you're holding an angle, you can. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But you don't want to be holding sprays with ADS ever. You want to be tapping and bursting, because that's the whole point of ADS is it gives you a higher standing still initial accuracy. Exactly. And so the whole point is that at really long ranges, you're going to have a higher first shot accuracy when ADS. So that means you want to be tapping and bursting to take advantage of the higher accuracy, but you don't want to be holding long sprays because you've got a lower rate of fire, and it's harder to control the recoil. So ADSing is fine if you're holding, not jiggling, holding long ranges, and you're just trying to get a couple of pot shots off. Just practice it. Just like if you go, except the only thing is, I mean, this is jiggle peeking with a counter strafe, and you're doing a really wide jiggle peek. A counter strafe is we're stopping on the angle straight up. So like right there, like you're stopping on his head and remaining still and shooting. That's what a counter strafe is for. So the counter strafe is for, so when you're, like, let's say you're holding A right now, right? Right when you get on his head, you hold down both A and D at the same time. So like holding A to go lefty, A to go lefty, A to go lefty, and then both down at the same time. Like that. Yep, you just got to get faster with it. And the faster and more accurate you get with it, boop, and you can turn it into like a spray instead of just 1 bullet. You also want to make sure that your crosshair is like right here. Do you see how far you have to get? Like, so that's a really wide swing that you have to get before you stop. So you can adjust your crosshair so that you don't have to swing as wide. Yep, there you go. See, so now, and then if you want to jiggle it like that, that's allowing you to do. See, so you want to adjust the distance you're swinging the wall from and where your crosshair is positioned based on what kind of swing you want to do. It depends. Ferrari swinging really close and aggressively can work really well if you need to get on top of somebody who's out of position. A wide jiggle swing can be good for baiting shots and checking for info. A wide swing can be really good on someone who's got utility used on them, or like is spamming an angle, or like if they get flashed. If they get flashed, you usually want a wide swing, because if you swing close, you'll probably swing into their spam. The swing that you're using is different based on what's going on, you know. And you hold it down, and that stops you from moving. That's what the counter of the counter strafe is that you're... What? Just letting go of A? Yeah, and then you just let go. That has its place for jiggle peeking. That does have its place, but it's different than counter strafing. All right.